Hello! I want to share with you the most important lesson that I've ever learned in life and that I'm constantly reminded of, and that is to do what feels good for you. And I learned this lesson over and over and over in my life, and I'm grateful for that. And I'm grateful for all the ways that it came about. Now, something that I want to share is like a few of those ways that came to mind for me and ways that I might be able to help you. And remember that, you are a human being. You're a totally separate being, like you're an actual separate being than anyone else. So despite what might have been successful for them, it doesn't mean that it's going to be successful for you. So it's really honor that you are your own person and really give yourself and your body and your soul what it really needs. So I remember when I started my fitness journey, I was like looking up all these things, and I was like, what do I do? What do I need to do? I ended up hiring a trainer, of course, because that ends up being what's best for me. But I remember when wow, none of this feels right for me. None of it feels good until I got someone to actually really help me. And then that felt good. That felt like finally someone who gets it and knows exactly what I want to achieve and helps me get there. And then, more recent times, it was like, I had a mentor and really awesome advice, really great coaching. However, I noticed a lot of the coaching was based on, recommendations for more success, which is cool. That's awesome. But I had to come to terms with the fact that my lifestyle is not the same as theirs or as most people. I tend to go to bed very, very late, so waking up extremely early, I was sometimes getting 2-3 hours of sleep because I felt like I had to wake up at 5, like I had to force myself to do that, which was just ridiculous because I naturally love to stay up late and I function really well. That's why I always do these live feeds at this time, well, most of the times. And I had to just accept the fact that in order to live healthfully and in a fulfilled and empowered way, sleeping that little amount of time at night is not doing me well at all. I was gaining weight, I was losing my appetite, and I was feeling extremely heavy and lethargic and fatigued throughout my workouts. So it was just terrible. Now, that might have worked for her, and that might have worked for all these other people as well, but it wasn't working for me. It wasn't working for me. I couldn't show up and serve the world at the level I wanted to. And, another thing is, I thought I couldn't watch TV. It's like, TV is a brain sucker. I'll never watch TV again. Or at least I only will watch these shows and blah, blah. Now, I wasn't huge on TV as it was, okay? But, I kind of started to be told, like, the belief that if you watch TV, like, you won't be, you basically are, like, limiting your, the way that you show up in the world. And I remember going, oh my gosh, that cannot be. I need to show up at my highest level. And so I, like, totally cut out really watching TV. And then I realized that even, like, that was fine. That didn't bug me. Like I said, I wasn't watching a ton of TV, but then I realized, like, I never really allowed myself to have any time to have any, like, guilty pleasure, I guess you could say. None. So I was then suffering in another area of my life. So while you might think that, making a decision is going to make you happier, more fulfilled, or healthier, like, it might be bringing other areas of your life out of balance, and that is not healthy. That is not good for you. So it's important to consider if the choices that you're making are keeping you in balance with your life, and if they're really keeping you in check with the goals that you want to achieve. Because if you want to achieve better health and fitness, but you also want to achieve better relationships, it doesn't make sense to do one thing for your health and fitness. Like, let's say if you were like, oh, I'm going to spend hours and hours a day in the gym and I'm not going to go out anymore, I'm going to stop going out, blah, blah. You might not have the relationships that you want. So it's important to find balance, and it's very, very possible to do so. And I think one of the most important things to keep in mind is the lesson that you have to do what feels good for you. So really, truly tap into your intuition and trust that you know what's best for you. Trust that you know exactly what your body needs, because your body wants you functioning at an optimal level. So it's going to guide you to optimal choices if you choose to listen and love and honor that. So comment below with one of your biggest questions about fitness or fat loss or muscle gain or self-love and confidence and mindset, and I will love to answer that for you. So I'm just now going to sign off of this live video, and thanks to those of you who watched the replay. Thanks for those of you who jumped on live with me. And with that being said, I hope you guys have an amazing day, night, or morning, wherever you are in the world. Just make it awesome.